Okay, so here we have the last voyage of Transylvania, the Halloween special from our friends at World of Warships. I chose the Mogador because basically she gets this buff. Every ship gets a buff, but the Mogador gets this buff that makes the torpedoes incredibly quick to reload. I believe the reload time goes down to about 40 seconds, 38, maybe 38. Do you see that? 38 seconds. Now, she has 10 of these. They do about 76 knots. They do around 17 to 19k damage a pop. So this is quite the buff. Quite the buff. Now you'll see I'm heading towards one of these towers. Now there's a few of these. You can see there's one at C6, another one at F6, and another one at F3. Now what these do is buff the Transylvania, the ship you're escorting in the mission. So it's important to pick these up. Now to pick them up's dead easy. You've just got to sail into the yellow stuff, and that will increase the buff. Of course, if the Transylvania gets to the end of the mission with more than half of her health, you succeed in one of the mission points, and you will get favorable base XP as a result. Because this is all about grinding base XP and getting as much as you can for the community tokens and for Halloween drops. They're just basically Halloween boxes. Okay, so we've got a couple of destroyers coming at us and a couple of cruisers. Don't be afraid to get stuck in. These ships don't shoot too straight and they're quite slow. But you see, I've already got a torpedo hit in and we're only about a minute into the match. Yeah. 7 seconds to go on those. Okay. Alright. Chuck some out the back, maybe. No, he's gone. What about the Scarab? Yeah, we can send some at the Scarab. Alright. Put some fire on him. The Mogador is consistent in this game mode. I've played this game mode about 6 times in this ship, with a 30-minute gap between each because there's a penalty if you don't. Boom, see? Fuel down. Scarab down even. But yeah, she's really easy to use. This mission suit, so it's very easy to get over 200k damage every time. The consistency is really, really good. Even when you have German secondary ships in the mix, stealing your frags, and other destroyers. Mainly because of the sheer strength of those torpedoes. And the crazy, insane reload time. So I'm just going to pop in here and pick up another shard for the team. Taking full advantage of the fact that I'm the fastest thing on the map. Okay, and I'm lit, so expecting company. And we have the Mutantovsky. Now there's 3 of these bad boys, and these destroyers spawn in briefly, drop a load of torpedoes, and then teleport out. So it's important to try and focus one down every time, so that next time they appear, you're only going to have to deal with 2, and then next time 1. In an ideal situation, of course, you would sink all 3 of them, but you'd have to have a pretty strong team for that. Okay, we get him? Yeah, okay, good. So next time they spawn in, you see they just winked out. There'll only be 2 of them next time. We've got a battleship and a couple of cruisers coming in from D3. I'm just going to slide on up behind the Champagne. But you see, that's what they do. They drop a gazillion torpedoes, which is very bad for the Transylvania. And if you let them get away with it, eventually they will get her down to less than half health, and then of course you fail that part of the mission. Well, not cool. Just taking a look at the octopus. I'll put some fire down on him. And then I'm thinking about getting my rear launcher, just spinning around so that I can use my launchers on the port side, because I fired the starboard side. So port launchers go. There we are. Just trying to get as many torpedoes into the water as possible. And put some fire on the octopus. I can't really see the front of that ship for the amount of smoke and water being splashed all over it. There we go. There you go, 3 more torpedo hits. And a flood. Something there is flooding out, which is great news, even more damage. Okay, just going to line up on the Scarab. Send some more. Maybe send some more, we'll see. Depends how hot my team are. I'm thinking my team will have burned these down by the time I launch doesn't have a spread, so probably won't bother. You just slide in next to this island and see how they handle the battleship, the Leviathan. I'm just going to chuck her in reverse. And you can see those 2 destroyers are back, the Mutantovskis. They're not quite close enough to launch yet. Okay, we'll send a spread their way. I do believe a Fletcher's going to swallow those, but fortunately we are not in a situation where torpedoes do friendly fire anymore. Just as well, right? Just as well, because I think he's going to eat the lot. Oh, he ate all but one. Okay. Alright. But you don't really have to stress. You will get the damage. It'll happen. It's inevitable. The Mogador is that strong. That strong a boat. It's easy credits, it's easy base XP, and it's easy community tokens and Halloween loot boxes. Okay. A Leviathan over there just spawned in. Okay, we'll send some corpses away. Try to prioritize the battleships and the cruisers. But if the destroyers are making a pest of themselves, neutralize them. That's generally the playstyle for this map and this mission. Keep the Transylvania safe. There we go, some more torpedo hits in there. And some more. I think by the time I set up another torpedo barrage on the Leviathan, it'll have been sunk, but we're going to reverse anyway. Those look good for the Scarab. Another 4 hits. We get our Ray achievement. Nice. The Razor one, maybe, not sure. I'm just checking my position compared to the rest of the fleet because I can see I'm about to crash into a few ships here. Just bring her about. Of course, all this time we've had this green smoky circle around us. Well, this just keeps us safe. If you sail outside of the circle, you'll take damage like the Amagi's doing right now. You take tick damage until you get back inside the circle again. So try and stay in the circle at all times, is my advice on that one. And you won't suffer the tick damage. Okay, now at this point, note the island at E2. See that island down there at E2? E2, F2, that island on the line that I'm heading towards now. Their carrier will spawn on the other side of that island. Now you want to be ready for that. If you want to take the carrier out, it's one of your missions. One of your tasks. The Great Gorgon. Okay, so we've got a Leviathan and an Octopus coming down. I'm going to let my team deal with them, and I'm going to light the carrier, which is right here. You see the Great Gorgon? Yeah. And that's part of the mission. If you can destroy the Great Gorgon, you'll get more base XP. More base XP means You get those community tokens faster. You get your pumpkin loot box quicker. So you really want to be taking this seriously and taking this guy out. There he is. So we're just going to send some torpedoes and then we're going to switch to AP. Guns aren't ready anyway, so there we go. And then we use the booster, reload booster, to cause as much pain as possible. Because it's got a massive hit point pool. I mean, this thing's got 200,000 hit points. It'll take everything you've got and then some to be sunk. So I'm going to make an early start on that. Just going to flick it round behind this island and send another 5 torpedoes at him. You can easily farm 100k off this guy while your team are dealing with the other targets. There we go. And here come the torps. There we go. Another 4 hits and a flood. And we're going to get another 4 hits. And look, bing, we've gone over 200k. Easy money. Easy credits.
I can feel the fire burning deep inside my heart and my soul. I won't let go until we reach the dawn we dream to find on this road. And until the day that we meet again, that I can be right next to you.
Lots of overpan.
I won't give up till the end. Together we will make it through, and we will choose our destiny.
Okay, I think the team will get him. Or maybe my flooding will, I'm not sure. Send some more torps his way anyway. And now we need to just mop up these ships that are closing in on the Transylvania in the circle. It's important to not let them torpedo the Transylvania if possible. They let that destroyer get a bit close, didn't they? Okay, that should deal with him. Yep, okay, good. Gorgon's down. And now we go for a battleship Rasputin. Yes, at this point in the game you should be out of reload boosters if you're doing it right. And if you're doing it wrong, use every reload booster you can at this point. Because these are the last few ships we have to deal with before the Transylvania makes her exit. And as you can see, she's, if you look at the right hand side of my screen, she's on full health, or nearest damage. We should get her through easy peasy lemon squeezy. Couple of hits on him. I do believe that battleship's going to, the Champagne is going to suicide. Okay, cool. Very cool. And that's the mission done. And as you can see, the Transylvania still has more than half its hit points. So, all mission objectives achieved. Easy credits, easy damage, easy mode in the Mogador. Happy Halloween, everyone. Have a good Halloween weekend. My name is Morgan. This has been World of Warships Halloween Special. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
しさに満ち溢れてる青い星にありがとう